Let's do this.
All right.
Please start the fucking episode.
Welcome to Let's Fight About It, a podcast about two terrible people who fight about nonsense topics for seemingly no reason. My name's Austin Kleeman. I'm here with Donald Evans and Morgan Gallo. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. How are you? How are you, Morgan?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to be recording with you guys with our new backdrop. We're doing it. We're fucking here.
It's. I wish you guys could see it. It's truly something to behold.
You know, we like to play a little bit of improv games to get
I'm
into
sorry.
the...
Can you start over?
Fuck you, Donald. We'd like to play some improv games to get into the mood, get into the argument. Let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill this time. Let's do Universal Monsters because it is October. Let's be a little spooky. We'll do Frankenstein's monster, a mummy, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
It's a triple threat.
It's so dirty. All of it's dirty. Like, one of them is from dirty water.
Yes.
The other's just been underground for a while, and the other's just a bunch of dead parts.
Yes.
This is such a filthy, such a contaminated topic.
Preserved dead parts, though. So,
Ooh, that's true. That's true. He's been vacuum sealed.
yes.
I'll take the reins on this one. I'll go first. Where do we stand on, because Frankenstein's monster is made of multiple people, right?
At least two, yes.
So what does that make that? Does that make that like a gang thing?
It does not affect your body count if that's what you're concerned about.
Yeah, like if I was at like
Can't go for
if
one
I was at
second.
like 600 already, right? And I slept with Frankenstein's monster, would I be at like 613 or just 601?
You would go from 1 to 2.
That was rude, but clarifying, so thank you.
Keep in mind that Frankenstein's monster does identify as a male.
But I mean, at the same time though, wait, he doesn't
There is
say
a bride of Frankenstein. She is correct. Frankenstein's monster is a man,
That's
and then
true.
Bride of Frankenstein is a woman.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And that is the official Let's Fight About It podcast stance.
Yes.
we are willing to go
Frankenstein's monster
hard in the paint
is a man.
on this stuff. You heard it here. Okay, so I think all right, so I think it's probably fuck the mummy. Because like you said, it's preserved, so it's probably like as clean as it can get. And then maybe like marry Frankenstein's monster, because if you read the book, is actually a very caring creature, like very nice and very warm.
Don't try to bring logic into this.
That's the whole story, Morgan Gallo, is that it is a monster, but it has the heart of a
he
man.
has
And that's what
feelings.
Mary Shelley is trying to articulate. But the Frankenstein's monster it's a caring, warm creature, and I feel like we could build a very happy and communicative life together. And then I would kill the creature in the Black Lagoon because, it's just it's the only one left, and I just don't, I don't know how that would work. I really don't. Like, it's gonna go off to sea for a while and come back. I'm not a Navy wife. I don't have that in me.
And that's actually my reason for marrying the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Really?
Because, again, he will leave me alone.
He's just gonna go off. And
He's just going to go off and fuck his mermaid whores.
Black Lagoon thing.
And he's going to go bottom dwell the ocean. And I get to be on the beach, sun tanning.
Raising his...
And then I'm going to fuck the mummy.
See?
Because I know that he'll at least have something to clean it up with afterwards.
That's funny.
And then... Fuck you.
No, that's funny.
That's funny. That's every comedian's genuine laughter isn't actually laughter. It's just, that's funny.
Well, if that's my genuine laughter, what are you upset about?
That you're in my apartment right now, genuinely.
That's fine.
And then I think I would kill what's the other one? Frankenstein's monster, because I just don't like fake people.
But see, you're the villagers at the end of the book. You're the bad guy.
That's okay. Austin.
This is why we fucking that swamp monster, baby.
Are you?
Oh my god.
You know what's funny? I knew you were going to.
Ooh, gills in his neck.
Webbed hands.
I've known you for 3 years.
What are you gonna do with them webbed hands?
I don't know. We're gonna find out though. I am going to marry the mummy because I imagine. Hold on. You went from a cleanliness standpoint, which I get, but it's wrong. Mummies they're pharaohs. They're rich as fuck. I'm marrying into royalty, and I'm never gonna work a day for the rest of my life.
But they're not royalty anymore. They've died and passed that on.
But they bury them with their treasure. All of their treasure is buried with them, and they have that in the afterlife. So even if they come back as just a body, I'm gonna marry that mummy and get grandfathered into that afterlife treasure.
Oh, you're so right.
Absolutely.
God damn it.
And I'm killing Frankenstein's monster because he's.
I just can't get behind that mentality.
He's put together with stitches. It's the easiest one to kill.
A beautiful soul.
But
I don't understand.
He's a hideous monster. I'm gonna push his head off his shoulders.
I think what I've learned from this fuck, marry, kill is how shitty a people you two are. Because there is a creature who wants nothing more than to enjoy the beauty and pristine nature of life. And just share it with humanity. And you're throwing it away because you can't commit to a relationship in the first place. So you're like, shoo away. And you're throwing it away because you're so heartless that you're doing it for money. You guys are trash.
Did you take Adderall today?
You don't deserve Frankenstein's monster. And, fine. You guys are going to be fucking unhappy for the rest of your life. And I'm going to be slumming it with that 13-part person.
And you're going to be poor as shit.
Yeah. But I'll have love.
I'll have so much money from my fucking pharaoh, I'll throw gold coins at you.
Yeah, I'm about to go feral.
And this is why we play these warm-up games. So everybody gets in the mood to have a great time on the Let's Fight About It podcast. Speaking of which, let's fight about it.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. I know you're listening and you're thinking, God, what can I do to get with a guy like Austin or Donald? Well, have no fear, because I have Donald Evans' number right here. Call him at 904. Thanks. Bye.
All right, let's fight about it. This week, we've selected ocean versus space. Ooh. What's scarier? I think I'm going to have Donald argue space.
Okay.
I'm going to have Morgan argue the ocean.
Good.
Oh, that'd be easy.
Good.
Guys ready?
Yeah.
Fight about it.
All right. What? Just entertain me.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw
with
some
your drivel.
I'm gonna throw some breadcrumbs to you. Okay. You gotta follow the trail. All right. Like a nice little rat. Like the rat you are. Okay.
You could have said duck. You could have said
rat.
Said
okay.
Anything.
The ocean has not been nearly as explored as space. Okay. We understand what space is made up of. We send all kinds of shit up to space.
We know what the ocean is made up of.
All of the
water.
time. The ocean is so incredibly deep that we physically cannot go all the way down there to see what is down there.
You know what else is incredibly deep, Morgan? Me.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to explain. Okay.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
So the ocean is unexplored. Oh my God, the ocean is so unexplored. Okay, you know what else is so unexplored? Fucking space. And there's more of it every single day. Every single day. It is expanding, Morgan. It's getting bigger. There's more of it. Expanding. Do you
understand that? Yes, I understand that.
It's getting bigger, which means we don't know what we don't know. When you're sitting here like, it's all so unexplored. Yeah, we know it's all unexplored because it's all right here. We're living with it all the time. There's only so much mass of Earth. And we can know how much land there is. And so we know how much ocean there is. With space, we don't know, bruh. We don't know.
Okay, brah. We don't know, brah. Hold on, brah. Okay, hold on. So what you're telling me is space is scarier because there's more of it.
I'm saying it's scarier because I'm using your argument is that the ocean is scarier because it's unexplored. I'm saying that space, with the same argument, I'm saying space is more so unexplored because there keeps being more unexplored.
Right,
space.
but if we're talking about like the observable universe, right?
We don't know what that is. That doesn't scare you?
No, I'm talking about the amount of universe that we can see through the telescope technology that we have today.
Uh-huh.
Right? We know what's that. We know that there are galaxies. We know that there are stars. We know that there are black holes. We know that there are these things, right? And we are discovering the truth about those things. But there are things on our planet that live way closer to us than any of these fucking extraterrestrial or celestial beings or whatever, right? That are literally right next door. We live in Florida.
What are you worried about, krakens?
There are fucking all kinds of things at the bottom of the ocean that we don't know. And the threat of us like getting into the ocean and the ocean taking us away is much more real than going into space. We're just going to disappear into the atmosphere one day.
No, fool. Space doesn't have to come after. Space is going to come for us.
That would be great.
There are asteroids everywhere. If you
When was the last time an asteroid hit the Earth?
If you were an astronomer,
Donald?
if you would blow your brains
I only
out.
believe in
because
zodiac
there are
signs.
just so many rocks just flying around up there. Like it doesn't. The ocean's like, oh, I'm gonna come get you. Blah blah blah. Space could do it at any moment.
When's your birthday?
Any single moment.
When's your birthday?
A fucking rock could. When's my birthday?
Yeah.
August 19th.
God, that's
At
such a
any moment.
Leo thing
At
of
any
you to
moment,
say. Oh my God!
Yeah.
My coconut liqueur.
You know what just fucking spilled your coconut liqueur?
Gravity?
No, an asteroid, Morgan,
God
because it can
damn
come
it.
for you at any moment.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Like, sure, an asteroid could come at us any moment, but like, you could go to the beach on a normal day and anything could happen. A shark could bite you. You could get stung by a jellyfish.
Not if you're on
You could-
land. An asteroid, you don't have to be in space to get hit by an asteroid. You could just be on the beach or in your office.
Or in the ocean.
in the road. Or in the ocean.
That's terrifying.
Space has made the ocean scarier.
So are you saying that saltwater crocodiles are the ocean's asteroid? They can just be anywhere?
Is that a saltwater crocodile?
Get you on the beach?
It could get you on the beach. But you have a better chance of escaping a saltwater crocodile. You can't run in a zigzag pattern away
can't-
from an asteroid.
Bro, you can't escape space. What are you talking about? What are you thinking that you can escape the ocean?
Yes, you can escape the ocean.
What
People
if you
escape
get
the ocean every
stranded
day.
in the ocean?
People walk in the ocean to wash their feet off and walk out. People escape the ocean millions of times a day.
but they also don't. There are also plenty of people. Here's a statistic for you that I just found out just now. There are way more people that have died from the ocean than have died from space.
Yeah,
Because how many people go up to space? A handful a year.
I'm willing to put it all. I'm willing to bet your little flannel right now.
Oh, you mean you
I'm willing to bet your flannel that more people can survive just the ocean existing than if a fucking meteor hit the planet right now.
You're relying your whole argument on meteors and asteroids. When was the last
How does
time?
your argument survive if you live inland?
Tsunami.
When is the last Utah-based tsunami
Oh,
to
here's
hit
another
the
one.
United States?
Here's another one. Hurricanes, which cause tornadoes, which go motherfucking inland.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Fine. You can. All right. Wait. Are you saying that all tornadoes are derived from hurricanes?
I'm saying every tornado.
Let's fight about it.
Their gender is a hurricane, and they can't get it changed.
You're a fucking hurricane.
Look, dude. I'm just saying.
I think. No, but go ahead.
The ocean is a place that I think the reason it's scarier is because it's practical, right? It's easy to be scared of space because it's the majority of us on this earth are not going to experience space, right? But the majority of us are going to experience the ocean at one time. Therefore, it's scarier because it's an actual part of our lives.
But if we had access to space the way we had access to the ocean, more people, I believe, would go to the ocean and not space, because I think space is more intimidating, for sure.
I think more people would go to the ocean because they can't afford to go to space.
I think anybody can go into the ocean. I think children can go into the ocean. I think dogs can go into the ocean. I think idiots can go into the ocean.
They could all go into space, too.
Anyone can go in the ocean, but you have to go through grueling physical tasks and training to go to space. And you know why that is? Because literally anything up there could kill you.
They sent William Shatner to space at 84 years old. Anyway.
Yeah, but he had been training on that show.
But you're arguing if it was accessible the way that the ocean is accessible.
I'm saying people have to train harder to go into space because it's more dangerous and scarier than the ocean, which anybody can just walk and piss in.
What about the hit Discovery Channel show, Deadliest Catch? Are you forgetting about the soldiers?
Yeah, those people willingly go into the ocean.
They're not people, they're heroes. They get the deepest catch. They get the deepest, deadliest catch they can to feed the tourists.
Obviously, they're not getting the deepest, deadliest catch because so much of the ocean is unexplored.
Well, they're not going down the Mariana fucking Trench.
Have you eaten kraken?
I mean, they did a good enough job. There's no snow crabs left.
There's no snow crabs?
There's no snow crabs left?
There's no snow crab season this year because they got them all. They got them all.
Who are we even doing this podcast for?
The deadliest catch.
If not the
We're sending it to Discovery Channel.
Let them know.
Wait.
So are you saying that if access to space and access to the ocean were the exact same, people would go to the ocean more than they would space?
Oh my God.
Asteroid. We'd all be dead right now. Boom.
Why do you keep thinking that you have the same strength as
That's
an
what
asteroid
I said. Boom.
and slamming the table?
I don't know why you're talking. The podcast is over. We just died. An asteroid hit.
Okay,
God, your caveman essence is really coming out tonight.
I'm telling you. Well, you know, we're gonna harken back to the caveman times when a fucking asteroid hits and sends us all back to it. Anything like that coming from the ocean? Cloverfield?
What about if you took a second and just had a sip?
I don't think you're admiring that I protected your coconut.
What if I just...
What? The only thing that survived that second asteroid hit was your coconut LaCroix. And that's because of me.
I just think...
And I'm not feeling the gratitude.
I just think if I were sitting in a spaceship and I were going to space... I would feel probably somewhat good about going to space because of the training and because of the fact that there's all this testing that goes on, right?
If you're going to unexplored
if I'm going to, no, they're not going to send random people to unexplored space.
Okay, but I can't. But if I'm,
let me finish my argument, right? So I'm sitting in a spaceship. I'm all strapped in. I got my helmet or whatever they wear in there. I don't know.
So stupid.
A bike helmet, one of those cool Burton skateboarding helmets. And then you go into space and you're like, there's all these things happening all the time that you're like, okay, there's announcements, there's G4, whatever. But
there's announcements?
But then I don't know. Welcome to the final frontier.
Welcome to NASA.
You've made it. Please fasten your seatbelts.
There will be corn dog nuggets in the.
But
in
if
the
I'm
foyer.
sitting in like a captain's quarters, even of a
They're not
boat,
gonna let you in the
of a
captain's
boat.
quarters, you peasant.
I have big enough boobs. I could get into the captain's quarters.
big enough boobs.
I'm sitting on the.
They would fucking
I'm sitting on the
manage it.
captain's lap, saying,
Is this how
"Where
you
are we
drive the
going?"
boat?
I would be way more terrified of seeing the waves in the middle of the ocean, knowing that there's no land to go.
Yeah, I'd be terrified
beyond
too if the captain couldn't see because you were in his fucking
than
view.
to be in a spaceship going to space. Because
There
here's
is
the other thing.
no
Here's the other
fucking
thing.
way.
It's scarier.
You are going to sit here and truly tell me that if you were sitting in a boat on the ocean,
Yes.
you would be more intimidated than being on a rocket going to space.
Yes, because here's the thing.
That is a lie.
No,
and
it's
I'm not
not.
going to let you sit here and fucking lie to me
Look.
just so you can sleep with some hypothetical boat captain. I refuse.
I didn't say I wanted to sleep with him. I said that I would utilize my endowments to get into the captain's quarters to check it out because I think it might be cool before I die.
He's a decorated seaman, and I need you to respect him.
That's
as such.
great. Thank you so much, Captain Compost, or whatever the fuck your name is.
Good job. Captain
Thank you.
Combo.
I don't know.
What am I, a PSA for littering? I'm
Here's
Captain
the other thing.
Compost.
Here's the other thing. Dying in space is less scary than dying in the ocean because if you die in space, it's an instant. It's an instant.
Number one,
the
it's
airlock
not instant.
happens.
That's
the
insane.
vacuum. Your
No.
eyes pop out. Whatever. You die
You
in
don't
the
die
ocean.
instantly.
You die in the ocean. It's minutes of drowning.
Yeah,
of trying
but
to breathe
drowning
in
is
salt
peaceful.
water.
Drowning is literally the most peaceful way
How
to
would
go.
you know that?
Because I'm dead, Morgan, and I have been the
Oh, I'm
whole
dead
time.
inside.
No, literally, I'm a ghost. You can look that up. People who have
Can you not die
died
instantly
and
in
come back to
space?
life. No, you don't die instantly in space.
Okay.
It's quick.
Cite your
don't get me
sources.
wrong. Don't get me. You haven't cited one goddamn thing. You can't even cite an argument to this. Okay, so
Smith and Wesson, page 169, circa
Actually-
1972.
an insert from Space Journal.
Wait,
no,
how do you
but-
die in... Should I look... I'm going to look up how do you die in space?
Yeah,
'Cause I wanna know
I'm
now.
not saying it's not quick, but it's not instantaneous.
How do
it
you
takes a minute.
die?
You have to run out of the oxygen that you have. The pressure's not going to immediately kill you.
The lack of oxygen would make you black out after 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Then by 90 seconds, you're too gone to be saved. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, how long
To drown.
does it take to drown?
There's too many factors in that. What if you have higher lung capacity? than somebody else?
Really? Oh, there's too many factors? Oh, so maybe
That was
the
a good
ocean is a
argument.
little bit scarier?
You should write that
Ready?
in a book.
Ready? You want to know why the ocean?
Why are you so nasally today?
You want to know?
Ready? Are you ready?
This is Morgan Gallows ASMR.
You sound like you're doing the podcast like under the bed, hiding from somebody.
It takes 20 seconds to drown for a kid and 40 seconds for an adult to drown.
Okay.
That's
okay.
way
No,
fucking
that's
scarier.
against your fucking argument.
No, it's not. That's
yes, it is.
way
Yes, it is.
scarier.
Because in space it happened quicker. So
Yeah, so you're done.
So you're dealing with it less.
Is this the only way you can die in space?
No.
What are the other
No.
No.
There is so much fucking debris up there. Do you understand
there?
how? Yes. There's fucking debris everywhere in space. And you know what happens to debris in space? You know what? Listen to fucking Captain Compost because he knows a thing about debris. All right. When there's fucking trash
callback,
and
Donald.
thanks, I'm a fucking professional. So when there's fucking trash in space, say this coconut LaCroix can somehow winds up in space because you decided to fucking litter when you went on your field
Yeah, I
trip
just
up there.
threw up,
yeah, you're
into
just
the
like,
air.
oh, I'm done with my LaCroix.
Chuck it.
Chaka or whatever. So now
Chaka?
Chaka. So now it's in space. All right. So now it gets caught in gravitational pulls. So now it's getting caught in gravitation and it's spinning around whatever gravitational field it's in.
Okay.
So let's say it's the moon. Let's say it's within the gravitational pull of the moon. So now it's stuck in the moon's orbit. And so now it's spinning around the moon and just gaining speed, going faster. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then you're going to go out there to collect moon rocks or whatever the fuck you're there to do. And bam! There's a fucking coconut LaCroix can going through your chest at an infinite amount of speed.
So you're scared of space because you're scared of litter?
I think we should all be scared of litter, and I think you should be scared of litter because if your argument
I'm
is that
gonna
the
tell you
ocean
right
is
now,
no,
there's
no, no,
more
no, no,
litter
no,
in
no.
the ocean
No,
than
no,
there
no,
is
no.
in
If your
space.
argument is against litter, I think you should be worried about litter too. Because if you're worried about the ocean coming to get us, that's only happening because we're not taking care of the planet. All right, Morgan. So don't shit on my argument if it's your argument.
There you have it, folks. Here at Let's Fight About It, we don't really know what's scarier. You're going to die.
Aliens.
Kraken.
None of you talked about sharks enough. They're terrible.
There are no sharks in space, dummy.
Yeah, that's why the ocean...
Oh,
Or
that's why the
could
ocean
there
is
be?
scary.
We don't know.
Space sharks.
Space sharks. Coming to the Let's Fight About It streaming service.
That's it. That's the episode. I'm done. What's up? It's Morgan Gallo from the Let's Fight About It podcast, here to remind you that obviously all of these fights and arguments are fictitious and do not represent the actual views of me, Donald, Austin, or anyone else on this program. Thanks for listening, and wash behind your ears, please.